Colliders. Welcome back to another episode here of Worlds Collide. Here, y'all should know us by now. It's us, the dynamic duo, the yin and the yang. Miss Diva talks.
What's up, y'all?
I'm the kid JW, and this is coming from Raised because we all, I don't know what's going on with this, but this is from luxury. This is luxury fashion is for broke people.
Is that true?
I really don't want to be an asshole. I'm trying to be a better person this year, and so far I failed already. I told myself I wasn't going to have road rage, and, well, yeah, it didn't work out too well. I lost that on January 2nd, so can't wait till next year. I'm going to say, actually, I'm going to say yes.
Yeah, I agree.
I'm going to say yes. I'm not putting Fashion Nova in this category. I am putting, actually, I am going to put, no. I feel luxury is for broke people.
Yeah, it is. Because broke people are the only people who want to stunt on people who are in the exact same situations that they are in.
You know what? You said that way better than I could. It was going to sound 10 times worse if I said it. So, let's see what Ray said. Raising Cane said.
Raised.
The rich don't dress like you think they do. They aren't buying Gucci belts, Saint Laurent bags, or Versace robes. The middle class is. Take a look at these three bags. Two are from Walmart, and one is from Louis Vuitton.
These two are from Walmart. That's the Louis. Although that might be the Walmart one, to be honest with you.
Right. You got the Hermes, Louis. I don't know what this is.
Michael.
Can you tell which one is the luxury brand? Sure, it's easy when the LV logo is plastered all over it.
True.
But I lied. One of those other bags isn't from Walmart. It's actually a Birkin worth over $30,000. Mainstream luxury fashion brands
have I did not know what that is.
Trained us to believe that branding is everything, when in reality, most high-end products are really only status symbols for those that can't afford it. Real luxury hides in plain sight. If you've seen the show Succession, you're probably aware of how one character's featureless $625 cashmere hat helped popularize conversations regarding stealth wealth. While famous movie stars are often pictured in the regular designer brands that you've heard of, like Gucci and Balenciaga, many times they're paid to advertise it.
Yep.
The truly rich, that aren't constantly in the spotlight, have an entirely different kind of wardrobe, one based around minimalism, quality, and fit. For example, those plain gray t-shirts that
who we just mentioned.
Right. Even Bill Gates, he doesn't dress right. Like, he literally
None of them do.
Yeah.
They literally wear the same shit all the time.
Half their stuff, like, I think it was one where Mark said, he was like, yeah, I shop at Target.
Like the rest of us.
You motherfucker. I mean, just like Beyonce. She shops at Target.
She shops at Target.
Cardi B, Target, Walmart. You know? So it's like, wow. I mean, I kind of figured Cardi B was shopping at Walmart. But if I ever saw her, because Target's very expensive. So if I ever saw her, because trust me, I haven't gone to Target. I didn't go to Target looking for one thing, come out spending $300 and did not get the thing I went in for. So no shade to her. But if I would lose my mind if I saw her at Target or Beyonce.
Why?
I am a lonely peasant in this world, and their amazing presence. Like,
no, I'd be like, hey girl, hey.
Although Beyonce might just have her security just pick you up and just move you out the way.
Right, because I'm pretty sure they still have security somewhere.
Right.
Even though we've seen them in Target shopping. You can't be here by yourself.
Oh my God, it's Beyonce. Boom.
Zuckerberg wears, they are $400 custom made from Brunello Cucinelli, yet to most people, it looks like it could be from Target.
I got some.
In fact, when the truly rich do wear traditional luxury brands such as Prada and Valentino, they have access to exclusive designs that hide their branding. When most people think of luxury items, they're often reminded of brands that have strong advertising and a recognizable logo or design. Whether that be a Rolex watch, a Lamborghini sports car, or Gucci flip-flops, they're all easily identifiable as luxurious. While billions of advertising dollars have been spent to ingrain that message into your mind, often, they aren't the pinnacle of quality by any means. They are simply highly regarded as a status symbol. Like many other animals on Earth, we place value on status symbols as they can project value upon ourselves. Male peacocks use their colorful feathers to attract a mate, penguins collect pebbles to prove their worth, and us humans purchase douchey luxury goods. It's all the same. Status symbols merely attempt to prove that their owner is valuable, The reason we don't see
Although
the
Scarface
ultra
was
rich,
like, he had the big house and all that, so I want to be like him.
Everybody want to be like Scarface.
Mine is getting killed and the drugs and all that stuff.
Right, mine is all of that. Everybody want to be
I
like
want the
Scarface.
house.
I want the tiger in the backyard.
Me too.
like Jeff Bezos dripped out in Gucci, is because we all know he's rich. He doesn't need to prove it. However, when you see your neighbor or coworker wearing a new designer outfit, you immediately begin to wonder about how they were able to afford it.
Right.
Turns out, a lot of the time, they can't.
What do you wear? Huh? Why do you dress like that? Like that. What's you wearing? You look poor.
In places with great income inequality, those people with lower incomes live under significant social stress. Their lower position in the social hierarchy is more obvious and more consequential. In response, some people purchase the kinds of goods that create the impression that they have money to spare, even when they don't. Researchers examined Google search trends across the US and found that people in states with relatively high income inequality were more likely to search for luxury brands than those in other states. You can actually map this correlation, and you can see searches for luxurious brands like Ralph Lauren or items like fur vests have the same breakdown as did the map of income inequality. Despite what we think, that common luxury items are only purchased by the rich, it's actually the lower and middle class consumers that account for nearly half of the luxury goods market globally. People like to criticize those that overspend, yet they don't realize why people do it in the first place. For example, overpriced Air Jordan sneakers are popular amongst young African American men, including those from poor neighborhoods. Despite the fact that purchasing them might cause more financial...
Why you gonna look at me like that?
Cause I'm gonna be full.
Yes, I do. I like my Jordans, okay?
Full transparency.
I'm not a male, though.
I've never owned a pair of Jordans.
Yeah.
Nor do I want a pair of Jordans.
Okay, but that's you.
And I say that because did I grow up with my cousins having Jordans? Yes. But,
Okay.
But to me, it's like I don't want to get the shoe that everyone else gets.
Then don't get the shoe that everybody else gets.
Obviously, better, easier said than done. But that's based off. But like he just said, like my man just said, urban environments. That's what everybody gets. But for me, I don't want to buy things that I don't see no worth in. Because when I buy shoes, they're made to walk. They're not made to sit in the closet and collect dust.
Yeah, I'm not a sneakerhead.
Like
he's referring to
just like my cousin.
Yes, who has to have every new Jordan,
does not subscribe to this channel.
even though they literally drop every single year.
He's my cousin's a sneakerhead. He's always. I feel like I'm about to push something down, but he's always buying. She's always dropping shoes like, oh yeah, he's always buying shoes. So it's like
No.
and I look at him like, bro.
Yeah,
why?
I'm not like that. I only buy the ones that I truly like. And I do wear mine. Like they're not sitting in a box in a room somewhere. Which look, I if that's what you want to do, by all means do it. Me personally, like you said, I'm gonna wear mine. I'm not gonna wear them when they're raining.
I don't even care that. My most expensive shoes that I own cost me $75.
All right. Okay.
I have the Kobe's that were gifted.
I'm sorry, the what?
The Kobe Bryant shoes.
Oh, okay.
That were gifted to me
Okay.
from an old coworker who, I said apology, but whatever.
I was hoping you said no girlfriend, but okay. Continue.
What?
Because every woman knows you're not supposed to buy a man shoes. Because he'll walk all over you and then walk out of your life with them.
If I'm gonna walk over, so I'm gonna do it then. No, I'm joking. But no, so like my most expensive shoe I bought cost me $75 and like 87 cents. Now I was mad, but because I missed the sale. But I know that sounds frugal, but that's just me.
Yeah, that's you.
Like my most luxurious outfits that I have that I can no longer fit because of COVID were Ralph Lauren outfits that I bought for my boy who sells them from his business.
That's what we gonna call it. Yeah, that's what we gonna call it. We gonna stick to that. Your boy's business.
Yeah, so I always want to support small business owners. So
Okay.
And that's for like $100 for like 4 shirts. So I'm like, all right, cool. But that's my only piece of namer, Ralph Lauren Polo. My cousin who passed, what? Only reason I got into luxury because of him. So it's like,
Yeah.
I'm content.
I got a couple of pair of Jordans that are $200. I ain't gonna front. I do. But again, I don't buy them to not walk in them. That's insane to me.
You know, my coat, it looks nice and everything. Only cost me $56 from Target.
You paid too much. You could have went to Burlington and got it for half that and got 2.
Again,
See, I'm frugal in certain places. See what I'm saying?
like, I just, you know, I'm cool. Like, my most expensive purchase in my place was a bed. What? Some hundreds. I forgot how much I paid for it. But, you know, just to go check, I could have got the same king-size bed from Gardner White. I'm like, oh, I'm not spending $1,200 on a bed. For what? I'm sleeping on it. Is the bed go wake? Is the bed go sit up and help me put my clothes? No. I went to a small business and supported a small business and got it for only $600. Delivery included and a box spring and bed spring, all included for that price. You know? So, however, I did drop $600 on the game console on the code. So there, I spent my money wisely.
That's what I'm saying.
So,
But
for fashion, I can't see myself wearing some Ralph Lauren, maybe a polo shirt or like not a polo like the logo, but the polo collar shirt. I can see myself wearing that. But you'll never see me wearing $200, $300, $400 pair of jeans. For what? I hate jeans now. I'm getting to the age I hate jeans.
But that's what I'm saying. For me, it's shoes.
Yeah.
Like my jeans, Fashion Nova. My shirt, Rainbow.
My pants.
My shoes, Jordans. You know what I'm saying? So
my shoes, Under Armours or Nikes.
we know your whole fit is gonna be under $50.
Exactly. Now, for my birthday or a vacation, I may go a little bit extra and go to $75. I had to fit it to the list. But if there ain't no sale, I ain't getting it. You know, my outfit here, my Christmas present, actually, from Mom's. My sweatpants, Amazon. My socks, Amazon. So it's like, got a 6-pack for only $12. So it goes to show you, I'm not a luxury fashion person. That's the point.
We know.
Financial stress, for many, it's considered a necessity. Critics of spending above your means on luxury items often fail to recognize the underlying effect that these luxury goods can have. For some, their status in society is insecure. Many people who are low income can't afford to appear like they are low income. It's hard to attract a romantic partner if you look like a broke loser.
No, pursue the happiness.
Exactly. He said it was a time travel machine.
And good luck getting a good job if you show up at an interview looking like someone who's never had a good job before. The most obvious proof that these luxury items act as a necessary status symbol for the middle class is the sheer number of counterfeits that exist. From New York's Canal Street to China's AliExpress, you'll find no shortage of logo-riddled items. Their quality is usually subpar at best, yet its demand continues to grow. The more extreme...
Nah, because we done seen a video where homegirl had a Gucci bag or something like that, and it fell apart. And it was only like her third time wearing it, and it was real.
Extreme income inequality becomes, the more pressure people feel to create the impression that they are succeeding. When the COVID pandemic shut down nearly everything, it caused many middle-class folks to lose their jobs and place significant financial strain on the entire world. You'd think luxury spending would crash during a time of global financial uncertainty, yet the exact opposite happened. Moet Hennessy Louis Vuitton, LVMH for short, is the French conglomerate that owns many brands such as Tiffany and Dior. Oddly enough, the last few years has been an incredible growth period for LVMH. Its market cap at one point crossed over $500 billion, and Bernard Arnault, CEO of LVMH, became the richest person alive with a net worth over $200 billion. There's not a singular reason why this happened, but experts point to a few key findings that help tell the story. For one, studies continue to prove that income inequality causes both the rich to consume more luxury goods as they can afford to, but also that poorer individuals similarly consume more as a means to present themselves as successful. Government...
So he said LVMH, right?
Yeah. That's their brand that owns.
Moet, Hennessy, Louis.
Yeah, all of expensive brands.
I just put their stock prices. Well, this is the European Union version, but in here in the States, their stock price is $150.
Like $150?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Over there, across the pond, it is $688.
$688?
Over there, well,
or
whatever their local currency is.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah. Whew.
Governments across the world also gave out stimulus checks during this period, and many people used it to buy luxury items. Perhaps it's because they didn't know what else to use it for, but studies show it's
to live.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I enjoyed them stuff.
We all did, but we were still working though.
We were still working, and I paid bills off, and then when they started still giving us some, I was like, all right, I'm just gonna go ahead and invest in the stock market. Since stocks are low. Mm-hmm. So
it's indicative of a cultural shift regarding how we view luxury. A study from Bain found that Gen Z consumers are starting to buy luxury items some 3 to 5 years earlier than millennials, at 15 years old versus around 18 to 20. Gone are the days where luxury items were exclusively for the rich. Now, it's merely a savings goal for younger generations to eventually purchase these items. Buy now, pay later platforms like Afterpay and luxury resale sites like
speaking of which, Afterpay and Klarna and all them are now, you can go, when you go to Walmart, you can now put that on your checkout for Walmart.
It's just another way to keep everybody in
like The Real offer even more ways for those financially insecure to partake in this illusion.
People have...
Exactly, because that's all it is. It's a fucking illusion. It's all smoke and mirrors.
Babies with no money all the time. And if you're so worried about it, why don't you stop buying designer clothes, huh?
I buy everything on eBay. It doesn't count when you're wearing Marc Jacobs from Minneapolis.
As younger generations increase their consumption of luxury goods, these products lose their value as a means to signal wealth. Even in The Simpsons, what was supposed to be a cartoon about a lower middle-class family has now done a collaboration with Balenciaga. It's clear that mainstream luxury fashion brands have begun shifting away from targeting the rich and instead towards advertising to the middle class. To
Right, that was ugly.
rationalize their expensive price relative to quality, these luxury brands are careful to thread the needle between growth and scarcity. Many companies do limited production runs or even destroy their excess inventory to create scarcity. Luxury fashion items have some of the highest margins across all industries, and they keep it that way through projecting a false sense of exclusivity. The idea that luxury has been diluted by the middle class has resurfaced many discussions regarding two so-called factions of wealth: old money and new money. Old money would be someone like a member of the Walton family who famously founded Walmart, and new money would be someone like your uncle who apparently made millions buying Bitcoin. Being old money suggests a kind of generational familiarity to wealth that doesn't require someone to show it off, compared to new money, which suggests someone didn't grow up rich and has a need or desire to project their newfound wealth. This tension between old money and new money has existed forever, perhaps most famously explored in F. Scott Fitzgerald's The Great Gatsby. Social media, especially since the show's succession, seems to have really obsessed over the idea that old money is classy and new money is trashy, especially when it comes to how they dress. In the show, when luxury items were worn, they weren't from brands you probably ever heard of, and besides looking well fit and of high quality, they weren't anything unique. They are ridiculously expensive, but only other rich people would know. The show clearly suggests that old money has quiet luxury, and new money lacks subtlety.
Oh, Pa, and everyone's laughing up their sleeves about your date.
What? Why?
Why? Because she's brought a ludicrously capacious bag.
What?
What's even in there? Huh?
When we think of mainstream luxury brands, the first thing that comes to mind is often clothing that has its logo plastered all over it, but most fashion brands such as Ralph Lauren or Gucci typically also have a secondary sub-brand or style that lacks any obvious signs of branding, while also being higher quality and more expensive. It's kind of like how tech subscriptions have evolved. You can use the cheaper version with ads, or pay for premium and get a higher quality ad-free experience. Funny enough, an entire fashion subculture has now emerged that tries to emulate the old money aesthetic on a budget, which really just seems to be fashion designs like this. Companies like Zara and H&M have capitalized on this trend, and although to some extent this is just another way of projecting a false sense of status, at least it can be far less expensive and not nearly as obnoxious. It goes without saying that not everyone that purchases flashy luxury items are insecure posers. Some just really like the brand, and that's perfectly fine. Advertising and social media has effectively allowed brands to communicate unique identities around their products, and there's enough variety for everyone to find something they like. There isn't anything inherently wrong with saving up to purchase a luxury item. Often, people do it as a gift to themselves to celebrate an achievement. The problem arises when these are used as a tool to project status, especially during times of economic hardship. While owning a home has become out of reach for many in the middle class, luxury consumption for the same demographic continues to go up. While some may say it's our own fault as our priorities have shifted, perhaps regular folks have merely given up on what used to be attainable, and these luxury brands have done a better job of capitalizing on our insecurities. So the next time you find yourself wanting to splurge on a luxury brand, question the reason you have that desire in the first place. Is it because you actually really like it and think it provides a lot of value per dollar? Or is it something more? Who are you really buying it for? Yourself? Or so that others can see you owning it?
For myself, like I said, I like Jordans. I don't buy every pair that they come out with every year. That's not me. If I see them and I like them and I know that I can put them with several outfits, several different ones, then yes, I'm buying them. Still not wearing them in the rain, though.
I just don't see the purpose of them. I will, however, buy Steph Curry shoe though. That is my luxury treat right there when I need to. Steph Curry's or whatnot. Jordans to me not so much because it's just.
I like the look. I like the style.
I mean, I like Steph's.
I'm not doing it to impress nobody. Again, I like the way they look on my feet.
I like Steph's because they match my style and what I go for.
There you go.
And things. So it's like, yeah, I definitely get it. But you'll never see me break. You'll never see me going in there for some luxury.
Me either. I ain't going in there for it.
Hell no.
As always, Colliders, if you enjoyed this reaction, go ahead and hit the like button. Share with someone who you think will like it as well. If you want to check out Ray's channel or this video for yourself, the links will be in the description below, along with where you can check out me and the official JW on our own YouTube channels. And if you're not already a Collider, I don't know why you're not. Subscribing is, of course, free. Just with a click. Anything else you want to add?
No.
Bye, y'all.
Later.